members, invited guests, Holstein staff, our industry partners. Welcome to our 131st annual meeting of the United States Association, Holstein Association. This past year, our association celebrated many milestones. 25 million registrations in total in our history. Now over 1 million genomic tests on Holstein cattle. A new world record set of 74,600 for milk by one of our cows in 365 days. All of which point to the fact that we are involved in the most progressive breed in the world. Thanks to our many members with a plethora of breeding philosophies, we have been able to make progress in many aspects of our business, achieving more production more efficiently, better type, longer-lasting cattle. Then why aren't we a little more enthusiastic about our next milk check? We have all enjoyed more favorable butterfat prices. However, milk protein has been allowed to become a commodity, when in reality it should be the most valuable part of our product. Yet we fail to acknowledge its presence. We acknowledge how little fat is present in most of our products with terms such as skim, 1%, 2%, reduced fat, low fat, but we fail to mention, no less promote, the presence of the amount of protein they contain. I believe our milk will become more valuable when these amounts are measured in our retail products, such as contains 3.2% protein, which in a pint of milk would be 14.5 grams of protein. We should inform the consumer that they should be able to know the amount of protein in the dairy products they consume. When they do, they will want higher levels of these products. It will taste better. Hopefully more will be consumed, and we can hopefully turn this anonymous component into its rightful position as the most valuable part of milk. If we don't have success in creating more demand, then we might wonder if we need quite as much supply. The amount of milk produced that is in excess is a very small percentage, but that small amount not needed by the marketplace reduces the price of all of it by an extremely large amount. Just think back 2 years ago at the prices we received then. I'm not saying we need supply management, but we might seriously think about managing our supply. We can start this week by finding out exactly how much our cows over 500,000 somatic cell count weigh. I did not intend for this to be a lecture, but I just feel it has to be said, and we have to take a position and be somewhat responsible for how our products get priced. One of the other things we need to do this year is to elect a new leader of our great country. Please think long and hard about what you expect from that individual, and then uphold them to these expectations if they are successfully elected. While on elections, many times at home, we get to elect people from organizations that we are members of to represent us on different committees or boards. Please, nominate individuals that will serve with the best interests of those they represent, not just someone with time to go to a meeting. Having said that, I will now talk about our election, and I'll tell you that's not true there. We're going to replace 3 members of our board of directors, and the list of candidates that we have is absolutely astounding, and I am very, very proud of the membership and the people you've elected or nominated to serve and fill those positions, and I'm sure that we'll be extremely well positioned to go on in the future with these new members. I'd like to take a moment to mention the juniors in our business. They're our future. We have 450 of them here today at this convention. They've had a successful convention so far with the different competitions. If you just walk down just the folding displays that are down here and look at those, one of my fellow directors mentioned the fact, if you knew nothing about this business and this breed or anything involved with it, if you went down through there and just did a quick study, you'd be pretty well informed. Our YDLI ninth year class graduated this year very successfully, over 40 people. It's a tradition that fairly shortly will be 25 years since it started. It's been a great thing for a lot of people to maintain an interest in this business, to get them ready to be able to represent our business to the people that need to know about things and give them leadership positions. I have to mention the sale tonight. We have just a tremendous group of cattle that have been brought forth. We've talked about it. Excuse me, Jeff mentioned it early. There's been a lot of discussion about the different things. They've set the sale up this year with two groups of cattle. They've called some type cattle, some genomic cattle, and I think they've done a good job of getting cattle, and hopefully they'll impress the people that go to the sale, and they will make good buys, and hopefully those buys will result in those people being very successful with those purchases. I would just like to, in closing, tell you that I want to thank our board for all the efforts and hard work. Vice President Schaffelberger for his understanding and counsel. CEO Meyer and the entire Holstein staff. But most of all, to you, the members, both here and at home, for all you do to make this one of the best breed associations in the world. And I want to thank you very much.